Inner transformation, you gotta want. You gotta have a desire for it. Now, some people don't have a desire for it, but you should have a desire for it if you care about becoming the best version of yourself. It is a everyday grind to work on yourself, to work on your mind. Your mind is everything. It's all that you really have, right? How you think about yourself is how you create the world around you. How you think about yourself is how you view and perceive other things around you. When you start to go on this path, this journey, it's called neuroplasticity. The thing is with that is, think of your mind like a mental gym. The moment you put a rep in towards something, the moment you go in that gym and pick up some weight, and you do one rep, you do it over an hour, you do it over a day, you do it over a week, you do it over a month, a year, you will undeniably become stronger through progressive overload. It's the same concept when it comes to working on yourself, your inner self, the inner transformation. Understanding how your emotions work, what you get mad at, what you get sad about, what you get happy about, what you get excited about. Understand all those things and become aware of it. On this path of progression to the best version of yourself, you're gonna face a lot of obstacles that you may not want to face. For instance, a lot of obstacles I see a lot of people run into who want to become better in life is that the people around them, before they made the decision to become better, they start to cause a gap, a separation, if you rather. When you really look around and see who's around you and what you're doing, what you want to do with your life, you'll start to see like, dang, nobody's really on this kind of like betterment, self-improvement. There's a lot of people who don't care about the best version of themselves. And if you care about being the best version of yourself, I suggest you evaluate who you have in your circle. They say you are the sum of the 5 people around you. It's true, your environment can really affect how you think about and how you perceive life. Like how I grew up and where I come from, you know what I mean? Like I could let my environment keep me in the same, mindset and not even be making this video and just living that poverty life, living that life of like, this is all it's gonna be, this is all it is, and accepted it, becoming another link to the generational curse. You can break that generational curse today by just making a decision to say, I'm gonna think better for myself. I'm going to work on my mindset. I'm going to make actionable steps, I'm going to take actionable steps towards that. You don't have to accept, if you know you have a bad behavior, if you evaluated yourself, knowing that some behaviors you can change, you don't have to let that shit sit in your body, man. You don't have to do that. I promise you. If you think negative, it's a very simple concept to stop thinking negative. The hard part is staying consistent with it every single day, not to think negative. Find the positive outcome or the positive outlook, if you rather, when it comes to those situations. Quit letting these situations control you, making you think you got to always be like this. Quit letting people. Also this, if you tell yourself a lie enough, you start to believe it. Straight up. If you tell yourself a lie enough, you start to believe it. You really have to isolate yourself from those kind of distractions, man. I hate to say it, the people around you too, if they're not aligning with your beliefs and how you're becoming. It's what it is. The first thing that I realized about the self-improvement journey, my self-improvement journey, is that you'll shed the unwanted fat off your mind. I.e., you don't want to distract yourself going out and about clubs and stuff. You might want to use that time to be progressive, being productive, doing something else. You might not want to hang out with people you've been hanging out with forever because all y'all talk about is everything else but what you're trying to do with your life. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like you gotta be straight arrow, do this, don't enjoy life. No. If you care about just living a quality life and being better for yourself, then you have to take certain steps in order to succeed at that. Success, the word is to make progress towards something repetitively over and over and over. That's success. So you can successfully be negative at something, and you can successfully be positive at something. So if you keep telling yourself negative thoughts and keep practicing negative behavior, you're succeeding at that negativity. You know what I mean? If you practice positive thoughts and positive behavior, you succeed at that positivity. It's an everything thing. That's how neuroplasticity works. It's an everything thing. The more you train your perception at something with actionable, like physical action and mental thoughts, it's going to get stronger. Break that generational curse in your family. Break that. You don't have to be as negative as everybody else there. You don't have to be as negative as the people around you. You don't have to be, accepting of certain things about your behavior. You don't have to. One thing my grandfather instilled in my mind at a young age, I've been aware of life. I've been having this weird awareness about life at a very young age. One thing he instilled in my mind was to focus and learn everything. Focus, learn. Like, you have to learn about yourself. You have to want to learn about yourself and how to make yourself better, how to improve yourself. It can be a daunting task. I get it. Easier said than done. I get it. But today's the start. Today's the first step. Today. Not waiting for there is no right time. That perfection nonsense, I forgot where I heard this quote from, but perfection is just procrastination. You try to wait for this perfect time, procrastinate. Start today. Start telling yourself you dope. I be going in the mirror telling myself I'm dope. Not because I think I'm arrogant or I perceive myself as arrogant, but like, if I don't tell myself this, who is going to tell myself this? You should be the same way. You have to really be your own cheerleader, your own coach. You got to be self-motivated. Despite what's happening, I got it. Trust me, I've been through my go-through. You know what I mean? And trust me, I got it. But you're still here on this earth, and while you're still here, make that step towards the best you. Just do it. It sucks. You're going to have to do it alone. I got it. You're going to have to do it alone. More 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to do it alone. But along that way, you'll find like-minded people. In this day and age, there's no reason for you not to be able to find like-minded people on what you're trying to do with your life when it comes to the inner transformation of yourself. There's so many groups out here you can join. There's so many communities, all this. You can find like-minded people, to surround yourself with a better environment. That environment you at, around you, bro, sis, that environment you around, you can change that. You don't have to accept the negativity around you. You don't have to accept the negativity inside you either. Straight up. This is inner transformation. This is a self-awareness thing, and you have to work on it all the time. And again, as you do so, it becomes normal, right? And with that being said, just start today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, comment, subscribe, like, and share this with a few other friends that you may think might find a benefit from watching this. And until the next video, I catch y'all. Peace.